Life is meaningless. Today, we're diving into 3 hard truths about life from the Book of Ecclesiastes. This book takes us on a deep, often challenging journey into the realities of life. It's honest and sometimes harsh, but there's so much wisdom to be found. So, let's take a look. First, Ecclesiastes reveals the truth about time. Our lives are short, and over time, even our memory fades. In Ecclesiastes 1:4 we read, "Generations come and generations go, but the earth remains forever." We may leave a mark for a while, but eventually, time moves on, and we are forgotten. Second, Ecclesiastes confronts us with the reality of death. Whether we are good or bad, wise or foolish, death is the great equalizer. For the fate of the sons of men and the fate of animals is the same. As one dies, so dies the other, it says in Ecclesiastes 3:19. This reminder can feel unsettling, but it forces us to think about the temporary nature of life. And third, Ecclesiastes points out the randomness of life. Success doesn't always go to the strongest or the smartest. Sometimes things happen by chance, outside our control. Ecclesiastes 9:11 tells us, "The race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor bread to the wise, but time and chance happen to them all." So, life is unpredictable, and despite our best efforts, we can't control everything. This is why Ecclesiastes so often says that life is meaningless. But before we jump to conclusions, let's dig a bit deeper. The author isn't saying life has no meaning. Instead, he's pointing out that life's meaning is often unclear or hard to grasp. He compares it to smoke, fleeting, always shifting, and impossible to hold on to. Life can be confusing, disorienting, and even blinding, like a thick fog. So what's God trying to teach us through Ecclesiastes? I believe there are 2 key lessons. First, instead of trying to control life, we should learn to accept its unpredictability. Ecclesiastes invites us to stop worrying and to enjoy simple moments. A good conversation, a meal with loved ones, or feeling the warmth of the sun on our face as gifts from God. In Ecclesiastes 8:15 we're told, "So I commend the enjoyment of life, because there is nothing better for a person under the sun than to eat and drink and be glad." Second, we're encouraged to live with an open hand. Don't cling too tightly to life or the things in it. While we can't control everything, we can choose how we respond. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens, says Ecclesiastes 3. This is a reminder to be flexible and to live in harmony with life's seasons. At the end of Ecclesiastes, we're reminded of the ultimate truth. True meaning comes from fearing God and following His commandments. Now all has been heard. Here is the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the duty of all mankind, it says in Ecclesiastes 12:13. God doesn't want us to lose hope. Instead, He wants us to grow in humility and trust. Life may seem confusing or even meaningless at times, but trusting in God gives it purpose, even when we can't see it clearly. I hope that these reflections on Ecclesiastes have encouraged you and given you hope, as they have for me. Life's mysteries are deep, but they don't have to leave us lost. Remember to share this message with your loved ones, and thank you for joining me on this journey through the wisdom of Ecclesiastes.